So, Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 250 spoilers are here. And guess what? This chapter's spoilers look awesome. You'll also be shocked to know what happens in this chapter. Before getting started, first of all, because of copyright issues, I will not post any pages related to JJK. Make sure to subscribe and like the video. Without further ado, let's get started. First page cover featuring Akatsu Yuta. In this page, the narrator explains Yuta's domain. There are infinite katanas in the domain. But Yuta wouldn't know priorly which katana holds which CT until he wields them. Yuta also applies one of the CT he has copied to apply it as Shura to his domain. Jujutsu Kaisen begins. Yuta first sends mini Rika Shikigami, Sukuna sends them away, but Yuji follows with punches. Sukuna does block them, but he feels his soul shaking again immediately. Rika attacks from above, but Sukuna evades it. Yuta then follows up with Yuro's space-bending CT. As Sukuna prepares to face it, he analyzes himself that he can't use domain and his RCT is dull due to his battle with Gojo. Sukuna's C-pool is currently the same as Yuta's and can't use the world cutting / using dismantle when he's using hollow whisker basket at the same time. Rika then launches Yuji as a missile towards Sukuna, while Yuta prepares to hit him with another attack. Sukuna tanks Yuta's sword, but Yuji's kick once again shakes up his soul. Yuji can sense the realm between Sukuna and Megumi's soul and strikes right that. Yuji is trying to obstruct the tuning of Sukuna and Megumi's body by waking up Megumi's soul that has been sunken deep with bath ritual. Sukuna realizes that every time he receives an attack from Yuji, his cursed energy output drops and his control over Megumi's body dulls. Yuta then freezes Sukuna by using Inumaki's cursed speech and hits him with Thin Ice Breaker again. Without giving time to breathe, Rika immediately punches and thrashes Sukuna away. Yuji and Yuta immediately rush over to begin round 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen. But this time, Sukuna counterattacks immediately by sending slashes towards both Yuta and Yuji. He then kicks Rika on the face and attacks her with slashes too. Sukuna says to deal a fatal blow, he needs to touch and cut them. It's not just because his C output is low due to the battle with Gojo, it's that Jujutsu Tech has upgraded defensive capabilities for frontline fighters. Alongside Yuji's quick learning RCT, Yuta's domain is limiting sure hit effect only on Sukuna. Sukuna wonders if Yuta was able to do it from the beginning, but applauds him for using this high-level barrier technique. Sukuna said, "What did you do in this past 1 month?" Yuji said, "Effort and perseverance." Yuta cut Yuji's words and said, "We cheated." Yuji and Yuta said, "Oh." Yuta thinks if Gojo had not left any lasting after effects on Sukuna, they would have been instantly killed without having no time to use RCT. Yuji thinks he's scared to even imagine what would happen if they don't put an end to everything here. Yuta uses Charles' CT and peeks into the future. He sees Sukuna's moves and quickly evades them and kicks Sukuna in the face. Sukuna begins to count the CT Yuta has copied. 1. Angel's Jacob Ladder 2. Yuro's Space Bending 3. Druv's Shikigami's 4. Inumaki's Cursed Speech 5. Charles's Future Sight. Yuta realizes that Sukuna will show an opening to a CT which he's seeing for the first time. Sukuna also wonders if Yuta copied Gojo's Infinity, but pushes that thought away because it can be controlled only with the help of 6 eyes. While using Yuro's CT, Yuta bends the space and pushes a sword through it. Sukuna catches it annoyingly, but Yuta uses Sukuna's curse technique cleave on Sukuna himself. Sukuna's face begins to get slashed. The editor's comment at the end of Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 250 reads, "Sukuna's face is slashed by his own technique." Chapter ends here and guess what? No break next week. What do you think about this chapter? Share your thoughts in the comments section and I will see you all in my next video.